All right, good morning, friends. I wanted to share with you our ladybugs. Our ladybugs finally arrived, and this is how they come to me. I get a voucher that the school district pays for, and then I call this company, insectlore.com, and they actually send me ladybugs, ladybug larvae. So this is the same thing, like if you have a second grade brother, sister, they get butterflies this way for their science kits. So this company is who supplies us our ladybugs, and they come just like this, and they came in a box in the mail yesterday, and they come in these tubes. So I wanted to show you what our larvae look like when they come in these tubes. Okay, and we'll get kind of a close-up of the larvae in there, if you can kind of see. Remember that they kind of look like little alligators. There's little paper strips in there to act as grass or leaves, and then there's food in there for them. And that's the food that the larvae will eat in their time in our Ladybug Land. So I'm gonna show you guys our Ladybug Land. Okay, and this is where we're gonna watch our ladybugs grow. Okay, and you can see at the top I have an opening. There's also a sponge right here. This is where I'm going to be adding some water when we're done so that they have a place to drink. They love humidity, they love the moisture, but you can't put too much water in there because they can also drown. So it's kind of at the top of our volcano. So I'm going to peel the tape off, and I'm going to put our ladybugs in. And try not to have them crawl out on us while we're doing this. Get the top off. Okay. And I'm going to be careful not to get the ladybugs on the top of the volcano because we don't want that to spill into the water source. So I'm going to kind of try to get them to come down around. There we go. Make sure there aren't any poor guys left over. I'll do the same thing with the other one. I'm going to take the lid off, make sure there's not a little ladybug on top. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to empty them right into the container, let their food fall, let them get in there. And make sure there aren't any guys. Oh, there's one way down in the bottom. So I'm going to kind of try to get him to come out. I'll actually add some water and we'll let him crawl down to the other end, and then I'll get him in there. So I'm going to add some water now with my pipette here. And I'm going to soak up, let the sponge at the top of the volcano soak up the water so that they have a drinking source. Remember, their food is in the tube that came, so it's kind of like a plant material. So remember, they would be crawling around, eating, okay? And if we look at our life cycle, you guys yesterday learned all about that ladybugs lay their eggs on leaves, and when they hatch, they come out as larvae. Okay, they're going to eat and eat and eat, and eventually they're going to stop and they're going to create this pupa. The pupa is kind of like what we know that butterflies have cocoons and they change inside. That's what a pupa is, and they'll be still for a few days and you'll see them in here. And then when they hatch out of that, or I guess when they emerge, they don't really hatch, they'll be an adult ladybug. And then we know that that cycle repeats and repeats, okay? So, oh, our little guy is getting closer to the end. So let's see if we can get him to slide down. Okay, I think I'll get him later, and then I'll show you guys a little bit later what they look like, okay? Thanks so much.